What is going on, guys? We are back, and I'd like to apologize in advance if you hear my neighbors shooting off fireworks in the background of this video. If you're just watching and I'm, walking along and you just hear I'm not being shot, they're just shooting off a shitload of fireworks. And let me tell you, they are douchebags. And you guys might be like, oh, Rage, why is it bad to shoot off fireworks? Well, let me tell you why it's bad to shoot off fireworks. Because it is 12 o'clock right now. 12 o'clock at night. 12:00. Okay? Why shoot them off at 12 o'clock at night? We all know you're done with dinner and dessert by 10 o'clock. Go fucking shoot them off then. It's dark out. It's still warm out. Go shoot them off then. You were definitely not doing anything between 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock, except maybe watching reruns of fucking American Idol that you had on TiVo. So go shoot them off then. Whatever. 12 o'clock is meant for two things: sleeping and recording Minecraft YouTube videos. And if they can't appreciate that, they will get some serious stink eyes when they leave their house, okay? Whatever. I'm not going to hold a grudge. Far be it from me to hold a grudge against someone, but I hate them right now. I hate them. Move away. I fucking hate them. Whatever, but I'm not going to let that ruin our video. We're going to press on. We're going to be like Spartans and just fucking powerhouse through this, okay? I don't know where that came from. That was really random, but whatever. We're going to roll with the punches, and we're going to have a good episode. And you want to know why we're going to have a good episode? Not because we're going to roll with the punches, but because we're not doing B stuff anymore. Thank the Lord for that. Okay, I need a break. B stuff is tedious, and granted, it's fun and it's cool to do, cool to automate, cool to look at. We can all agree on that. But the behind-the-scenes stuff, AFKing for 2 days, that's horrible. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that at all. So we're gonna do some fun, fancy stuff, some shiny stuff, and it is right here, right in this room. I don't know why I'm looking at it from outside. The doors are open. Let's go on in. It is right in this room right here. We can touch it. So close we can touch it. We are going to be making a new island, though. It's actually already partially made, and the little divot in the top is not because it is not finished on the top. We're actually going to be putting some of these fluid displays in there. Now let me explain my thinking. If you fly back, we can see all of our islands, and they're kind of fucking bland. We got brown and green, green and green, brown and green, brown and black, brown and green, that one's green and black, this one's brown and green and gray. That's some bland stuff there. Kind of makes you want to kill yourself in Minecraft. And below it we got gray, brown, green, it's all the same. We need some pizzazz, we need some flashiness, we need to bedazzle this fucking world. And that's what we're going to do with this lava. So basically I was looking around and I was like, what can we do today that'll be fun and spruce up this place a little bit? And I see this room right here, and I'm like, wow, this room serves absolutely no purpose. This stuff could all be invisible, and it would still do all the work it needs to do. So obviously I'm not going to hide it. I was like, why don't we make its own island, power island, because we got to upgrade some of this stuff, which I will do later in the episode. But first, we're going to make some flashy things. So I was cooking up some more glass over here, and it is right here. Hate this. We got to turn it into regular glass, and we're going to make some more fluid displays. We're going to probably need not sure how many more we're going to need. Well, this might be enough. We'll try 62. We'll go out there with 62. We'll see how it works. It might be a little short. I also might expand this island a little bit. Not too sure yet. We'll have to see how things work out. I was tempted to do kind of like a volcano island. But then I was like, no, that would be too out of place if you got like an island with a volcano sticking out of it. So, if you guys have better ideas than this or don't think this looks good, feel free to post it in the comments. I know there's a very high chance that this won't look good, but I thought we'd go with it. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. No. I've used these before. If you guys ever saw when I tried to prank XB Crafted when we were playing on the Deathcraft server, I replaced all of his glass with these and then threw lava down, but it didn't really work. It was a horrible prank, let's be real. I never really got XB with an effective prank. Tried putting birds in his house once, didn't cover up the doors, they all flew away. Tried doing this thing, didn't work, whatever. But that's besides the point. It actually looks really good though if you do it like this, and you don't get hurt walking on it, obviously, and there's no borders. So this is a quality block right here for designing this island. So obviously there'll be stuff on this island, so we're gonna have to move some of these blocks around a little bit and cover up some of them, but we just want to get the base idea down for now. And I should have slept because it is nighttime and this emits no light. The one thing I was wondering though is if you guys think this would look better with dirt or grass. I think it looks a little bit out of place with dirt. Obviously it matches that a little bit better, but I think grass will probably look superior to dirt on this, so I did get a grass block that we can let spread. We'll throw it right here, and I'm gonna go sleep so that it's light out. Yeah, I think the green will look better with that, but I want to see it at daytime, see what it looks like from afar. And you know, I really want your opinion on this island, guys, because this is probably the most abstract island we're gonna have for the time being, since it's supposed to look good. So another upgrade I wanted to make is I don't want to use these anymore. My first idea was to fill up bedrockium stuff with these, or fill up bedrockium barrels with lava, but I'm not even working on making compressed cobblestone anymore for the bedrockium. And then I realized the only reason I did these barrels or drums is because I didn't have tesseracts then, but now I have tesseracts that I can use, and so there really isn't a point in me using these, considering I could just have a constant flow coming from the nether and not have to go back and fill these up. And so I'm going to make a couple more of these lava generators that will be upgraded eventually, and hook up some tesseracts over at that island, and let's see how it looks now. Okay, so the grass isn't spread yet. Let us grab our watering can. Where is this? It is right here. Okay. Let's go, water. Come on. Grow, you stupid grass. It's a lot more annoying to make grass grow when there's only like one block that it can jump to. Okay. I really want to see how this looks before I cut to go work on the technical side of this, but it's making it real difficult. Real difficult. I should have gotten more pieces of grass. Okay, well, we'll just take a look at this section right here. I actually think that looks really cool. The island will probably look even better when it's fully done, and I may expand it, but I will go off camera now, and I'm just going to bring some of that stuff over and maybe start hooking some of it up, and then we'll jump back. So I will talk to you guys once I've done that. Okay, guys, so we're back, and I'm in the process of making a couple more of these lava generators that are multiplied by 8, which basically is just using 8 lava generators and combining it into one. And I have the 8 lava generators ready to be made, but to make this we also need this transfer node, which is made in a QED, which we still don't know really what it stands for. Pretty sure it's quantum entanglement device, but if you guys recall last time, the question still stands, what the fuck does it even stand for? Because let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at QED, quantum entity device. Let's see, doesn't it switches, I think. Yep, quark electron director. Yeah, so quantum emission decompiler. So, you know, we really don't even know, but we got to use that thing to make it. And to do that, we are going to need some transfer pipes, and we are going to have to make those into, I don't even remember what it is. There we go. Into transfer nodes. And because we don't have an ender pearl, we're going to have to use the annoying recipe, but whatever. We're going to need 2 more pieces of stone, though. Good thing I cooked up some more. And we're going to need 4 chests. Okay. Should be good to go now. Yep. And stone. Okay, so we need 4 of these guys. And what else are we going to need? God, I can't even click. We have the Brith first section. I don't even know what the fuck that is. We have that, though, because you make 3. And then we have the gold. So we are ready to get this thing going in the QED. That's what we'll say. Got the gold right there. And transfer nodes. Man, that is obnoxious. This thing's really slow, too. So we're going to go over here then and finish making our other generators. Boom. I am like all out of resources. I got to go get some more resources soon. Like, we got enough redstone and all that stuff, and enough silver and lead and blah blah blah, but iron, I have 3 iron left. 3. That sucks. And we can throw this in here too for when we need to craft it. And yeah, this thing's really slow because you can use more of these to power it, but I'm too lazy to make more. So I guess what we can do now is throw some stuff back in our bag that is getting really full. Now, if you see the island, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, it looks good enough, but if you guys have any ideas on how to spruce this up, I would love to hear them. I've always had the idea of maybe like water running off some of these islands and pooling down below, or like lava. I don't know if that would look good though. There's also the idea of vines coming off the islands, but I'll leave that up to you guys as to what you think would look best, because I'm kind of neutral on the subject. But I want to put this in the center, so I would say this is like roughly the center, like right here. So let's take a look at this. Is this more along the lines of the center? They both look pretty centered. Huh. I don't really know which is the best. How does that look? No, I like the other one better. I'm just trying to pick a place to put the Tesseract, because eventually I want to have a lot of these, but I want it to be symmetrical. So we can just put the Tesseract right here. Yep, there we go. So we can throw the Tesseract right there, and the other generators can go on the 4 sides. Maybe that should be above. Yeah, actually, we'll move that up a level. That'll bother me. And then the generator should be ready to go when we get back there. Okay. And where's my wrench? Crescent hammer. Why do I always call it a wrench? We can put this up a level and see how that looks. That should be fine for now. I'll have to look at it and see if there's any other blocks I can work in there that might make it look a little bit better. And this guy is done. And boom. Got 2 of these lava generators now. Oh, is it because one has stuff in it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. No matter. Come over here, and we're going to have to wire this. We'll have to break the 1 block below the Tesseract. This one is going to be set to the power, and this one is going to receive only on fluids, and then it's going to send only on power. Wait, it's going to need, yeah. That should be correct. Do I need fluid conduits coming out of it? There's a chance I didn't hook the other one up right. No. Okay, so this... It is going to need conduits coming out of it. Darn it. Okay. Well, then what we can do is put this below. I feel like there's got to be a better way to do this than having these up here, because these generators look a little weird, a little funky. For the time being, we can do this. We can break this block right here, put that down, and then put that right there. Nope, we do not want these two. And then this, let me click you. Extract, and insert, and insert. What? Did it not just... Oh my god, did it pull lava out of one and put it into the other or something? What the heck? Okay, you know what? I'm going to figure out what we're doing with this, guys. Clearly there's an issue with the other Tesseract, and I will be back. Well, well, well. I have found out the issue, guys, and you can see it plain as day right here. It is right at the edge of the chunk. Somehow I put this right on the edge of the chunk, and basically this is loading only the necessary chunks, meaning it is loading its own chunk, and then whatever chunk it's getting lava from. So the main issue and the reason that lava came out was because when I was in here, it stored like a little bit of lava. So when I went back, that lava was dumped, but it couldn't get any more. So I'm just gonna have to move this. I just, for some reason, I thought of that and was like, oh, you know, I wonder if it's that. So apparently it was. So we'll just have this as extracting as always, and this one will just be inserting into this. There we go. Okay, so this should be set as 1, yes, and sending only. Now we can take a trip home. Thank the Lord. I will see you guys when we are back at the base, and hopefully this fixes all the issues. Talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, so we are back at the base for the last time, just to finish this thing up, and I already tested it out. That was the problem, so it's working fine now. And the setup I want to do for now that'll work, it'll get the job done, and we can make it look nicer later, is just to put the Tesseract above ground and then we're going to put energy conduit and fluid conduit down here, and then we can put the 2 different generators, one right there, and one right there, and you can see they both work. And technically we don't even need the lava to be pumped through the fluid conduit, but I'm doing this because the energy conduit needs to go there too, so they can both be sent in, and this should be working perfectly fine for now. So we can put that fluid display back, and eventually we'll get more of those and we'll spruce up the island, maybe add a building to it or something. That might be cool. It might be cool if we have like lava, actually maybe even real lava around like a small little hut that's in, so we'd have to expand the island a little bit. I don't know. And that finally has power again now that it can charge my jetpack. And this room, we are free to do whatever we want with it, so if you guys have any ideas, I may make this into a little spawning room. It would need to be a little bit bigger though, is the problem. But yeah, post that in the comments too. A lot of things to post in the comments today, but you guys are always really good about that. So, what you think about the island, any ideas for it, any ideas for that room. And the last thing that I want to cover is a little bit of bad news. So obviously all this stuff is working fine, and it's been, collecting in there. So we'll make another alveary when possible. And someone gave me a good suggestion to make this symmetrical. I can just put 2 alvearies across from each other, and boom, you got symmetry. So this one's also been working too, working its butt off. But the bad news, last episode when I talked about all those additions that you can do to the alveary that I've seen, with like the mutator and the frame housings and all that, you guys found the mod like right away. You guys knew the mod. It's extra bees, and I've heard of that mod before. I just thought it was like a part of forestry, but I tried adding that mod and it crashed my game. I tried the new version of it, the older versions of it. I tried updating my forestry and doing the newer version, the older version, and none of it worked. It crashed it. So it doesn't really matter because we're taking a break from bees, so it doesn't matter if we're getting frame housing there because we're working on other stuff. But I just wanted to let you guys know I appreciate you helping me out with that mod, and I don't know why it's crashing the game. I'll figure that out later, but I'm not really good at doing the troubleshooting for that. So for now, we're going to have to bear with having a little bit of a slower alveary. But for the most part, we are all good on this front, and I just want to take a little step back here and look. I really like the way everything's turning out, although I could do without all those flowers. Eventually those won't be there. And I do want another big island because I don't really like that we have so many small islands. So hopefully I can expand that one, maybe make it a little bit bigger, maybe expand the Tinker's Construct one. But I'm just really happy with how far we've come in this series. It is a little bit rough for me to stick with certain series because I get bored, but you guys have really helped keep this series entertaining, and I'm just enjoying the pack and everything. And there will be more seasons of this. I've already been thinking, where do we call it for the first season? Do we call it at 50 episodes? Do we call it when it just gets old? But, or if there's a big change to the pack or something. But, just keep putting out episodes for you guys, and I hope you guys keep enjoying them. So yeah, any ideas in the comments for this island, this room, and yeah, that's about it. But I'm sorry for the shorter episode, guys. But, not much to do today, just a little fancy island over there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope my neighbors didn't bother you too much, and I hope you couldn't hear that. And, whatever. We won't hold a grudge. We won't hate them. And I'll talk to you guys later.